This video we're going to do an overview of Capcut. So once you open Capcut, you're going to get your new project. So we start a new project and we have options for videos, stock videos, which again I'm not going to go into because we don't need them for now. You also have your photos. I have no photos there, but for now I'm just going to use a video. So once I add the video, I can actually trim this video here. If I don't want to add the full video in, you can just move these up and down. That will trim the video. For now, I'm just going to add everything because I want the full video in. So I just click here and then add the video. So now when we go in, this is what your video is going to look like. So before we start, down at the bottom, you've got your edit. When you click edit, it opens up everything else. So you've got your split, the speed, the volume, the animation, delete, lock on, cut out. Some of these we're going to go into in the videos. Some of them we're not going to use because they're not necessary. But just so you know, that's how you will edit that. So if I wanted to split this video, I would move it up and split it. And now I have two videos. Up here is your undo if I don't want to do that, or redo if I do want to do that. For now, I'm going to undo it. We also have our audio. So here, whenever we click on audio, you've got sounds. It'll give you options. So if I click on pop, it gives me the options of the pop songs. And the same with all the rest of these things. If I want effects, then sound effects. So I use a popping sound effect quite a bit. So I would just search for it here. And then I'd probably use that one for now if I was using open a can of Coke. You can also add a voiceover if you want as well. You hit voiceover and then start recording. Allow everything. Once it's going, so say if you're just doing an overview of like a squat, you might be saying, look at this guy, isn't he deadly at doing a squat, X, Y, and Z. Then we hit here, that stops it, and then click. So now that will stay there. If I don't want that, I just click on it. The same options come up for everything, so I can increase the volume, lower the volume. I can fade it in if I want, and I can pick how long I want it to take to fade in. So this is the same for any sound effect, but just using this one for now. And then again, if I don't want it, I can just delete it. So if I click on the video again, it gives me different options to go through. So my split, my speed, we can go into normal speed. We're going to go into this in a video later. You can also use the curves. So it just does it for you and changes the speed for you. If you don't want any of the ones that you've picked, then just go here and click the little circle with a line through it. So we don't want any of those for now. So we're just going to hit this wee back button and that'll take us back into here. So if I want to change the volume, same as everything else, I just change it that way. Again, I'll just keep it as normal. There's so many different options for here. You can do the cutout. There's your cutout. So that's the remove the background that we'll go into in a different video. So remember, this is just a quick overview of everything that's in it. We're going to do captions and everything later, but for now, you just hit the text button and then it comes up. You can auto caption it. You can draw on it. You can do whatever you want with it. You can add a text, but for now, we're not going to do either of those things. Different stickers. So these are where you see people's fancy arrows pointing. You just click on it again. Then it just goes there. You can move it around if you want. I can make it bigger by just pinching it, and I can make it smaller by just dragging it down again. And then I can just hit the X to get completely rid of it. And that one as well. Overlays we're going to go into, but an overlay essentially is just where we would add our photos or extra videos. So if I add that as an overlay, then now it's going to play, and again I can pinch it to make it smaller and move it into the corner or something like that. So for now, again, I'm just going to delete that. We're also, same thing, you can do blending with it. You can do, these are going to be things that you can play around with yourself. You just pick whatever one you want and it changes the way that it looks. But for now, I don't need that, so I'm just going to find it and delete it. So you've got different effects that you can put in as well. So you can do voice effects, body, contouring, which is mental, but you can do it. Filters, if you're not happy with the way that the video looks, you can pick something like tan, and then that's what it looks like without it, and then that's what it looks like with it. So again, just a bit, if you want to just brighten up your video slightly, but again, I don't want that for now. And again, you can adjust, if you want to go in and do it manually, You can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the saturation, everything like that as well. This is all about speed, so we want this to be the fastest way possible. So you don't need to play with these things. These aren't essential, but it's just something that is there as another option. The ratio, we're going to go into it again, but it's just clicking on the ratio and I can change the size of my video. I'm going to go into this in more depth later on, or I can go here, just bring it back to where it was. So I think that's enough for now as an overview. Once my video is done and I'm happy with it, we just can go up to the 1080p and we can change the frame rate if we want. We can change the resolution if we want. For now, we're happy with 1080p. Then we just click that up arrow and just